Hi, I'm Mark's dad. If he has any annoying habits or mannerisms, don't blame me, blame his mother. 25 years ago, January 1999, I was RAF chaplain at Prince Sultan Air Base in the Saudi desert during Operation Desert Fox, defending Kurds and Marsh Arabs against Saddam Hussein's genocide. We were photographing battle damage on Iraqi targets, heavily supported by the United States Air Force. 9th Squadron there had just one mission-critical aircraft, Oscar, a Tornado GR1A with a camera pod, plus 2 escorting Tonkers acting as flak bait. I'd managed to get a techie from 9th Squadron home to see his wife give birth, and as a reward was invited onto the flight line to see the sortie off. The Tonka was an immensely powerful and extremely capable two-man aircraft, flying at 1,500 miles an hour over twice the speed of sound, carrying 20,000 pounds of stores, and doing all this at ultra-low level, thanks to sophisticated avionics. Just like a scene from Top Gun, I was facing the 3 aircraft starting up. I had a very clear view of the wing commander and Oscar. Either side, ground crew got the escort started. Twin Rolls-Royce RB199s firing up from the small auxiliary power unit sited near the base of the tail fin. In front of me, it was a different matter. Successive attempts to start the Tornado failed. The auxiliary power unit, a small gas turbine engine, wouldn't start. And without that, the main engines couldn't start. Uncombusted fuel chuffed out of the rear of Oscar, frustratingly not burning. Minutes passed. The wing commander sitting in the open cockpit under the Saudi morning sun was getting redder and redder, and it was not a lack of amber solaire, it was anger and embarrassment. He slammed the cockpit sides. The massive American package was up, and we were about to scrub the mission because we could not get our aircraft started. Suddenly, the Scottish warrant officer in charge of the engineers strode over. He pulled off my left ear defender and yelled down my ear, "Padre, is there nae you can do?" The only thing I knew was to pray. I'd seen people healed miraculously. Would God do it to an aircraft? I stretched out my right hand and yelled at the top of my voice, "Lord Jesus, please start this aircraft." The Lineys gave it another go, and to everyone's amazement, Oscar's APU burst into life, and then the engines wind up to a near-splitting pitch. The wing commander gave me a big thumbs up from the cockpit. Lineys gawped in astonishment. I knew God had done something because I was feted by a normally apathetic ground crew, plied with ice-cold Coke and chocolate out the fridge, and they sat for 45 minutes firing questions at me as to how this could have happened. We then went for lunch. After lunch, thank God, all the aircraft returned safely. An engineer took me to see Oscar, inspection panel removed, showed me a thick, high-tension cable that should have carried an electrical charge from the onboard battery to the igniter. The line had cable missing, charred either side, and the engineer told me in a hushed voice, "Padre, a spark could not have jumped that gap."